Have you ever been in a room filled with friends, laughter, and chatter, yet found your attention irresistibly drawn to one person? Their subtle glances, playful smiles, and understated gestures seem to whisper something unspoken, a secret language of attraction. Recognizing these hidden signals can feel like trying to decode a cryptic puzzle, but understanding them might open the door to meaningful connections. Let's explore the nuanced behaviors that often reveal when someone is genuinely interested in you, even if their words stay silent. One of the most telling signs comes when she starts to get nervous around you. Many people think confidence rules the day, but in reality, nervousness often betrays deeper feelings. When a woman is drawn to someone, her mind may become a flurry of questions and self-doubt. She wonders what to say, how to act, and whether her feelings are reciprocated. This can manifest in ways like stuttering, fidgeting, or avoiding prolonged eye contact. These signs of nervousness might seem trivial, but they are often missed or misinterpreted. You might think she's distracted or disinterested, but in truth, she's caught up in her emotions. Even the most poised women can find themselves fumbling for words or nervously adjusting their posture when speaking to someone they genuinely admire. It's akin to the classic high school scenario where a boy tries to talk to his crush. The butterflies in the stomach, the sweaty palms, the shaky voice. Women experience this too, and it's a powerful indicator of their feelings. If you notice her demeanor shift when you're around, it's worth paying attention. It's not nervousness born of discomfort. It's the kind that comes when emotions are genuinely at play. Another subtle yet significant behavior is when she begins to adjust her appearance in your presence. This isn't vanity. It's an instinctive response to wanting to look her best for you. It's common for a woman to touch her hair, smooth her outfit, or discreetly check her reflection when she's around someone she likes. This stems from a desire to be noticed and appreciated. It's not about perfection. It's about effort. You may even see her excuse herself briefly and return looking slightly more polished. These gestures might seem small, but they carry weight. They're her way of signaling, without words, that your opinion of her matters. Laughter is another universal sign of connection. If she laughs at your jokes, even the ones that aren't particularly funny, it's a strong indication of her interest. Humor is often a bridge between two people, a way to create intimacy and shared moments. When a woman genuinely enjoys your humor, it's her way of showing admiration. Even if your joke doesn't land perfectly, her laughter may reflect more than amusement. It can signify affection and an openness to connect. Teasing is another layer of this dance of attraction. When she playfully teases or challenges you, it's not a sign of disinterest, but quite the opposite. Teasing allows her to test the waters, to gauge your confidence and playfulness. For instance, if she calls you out with a cheeky, "Are you flirting with me?" or jokingly labels you a troublemaker, she's observing how you react. This is her way of engaging, of seeing if you can meet her energy. A confident, lighthearted response will often draw her closer, while hesitation may signal to her that you're not as self-assured as she hoped. Teasing isn't about creating barriers. It's about building rapport and adding a layer of excitement to the interaction. You might also notice her acting somewhat helpless around you. While this can be subtle, it's her way of inviting you into her world as a leader and protector. She may ask for help with something trivial, like opening a jar or figuring out directions, not because she can't do it herself, but because she wants to see you step into a role of strength and reliability. This behavior taps into the age-old dynamic where women find comfort in the presence of someone who takes initiative and can be relied upon. It's not about dependency. It's about building trust and admiration through small, meaningful gestures. Another often overlooked sign is quiet attentiveness. When a woman is truly interested, she may not feel the need to dominate the conversation or draw attention to herself. Instead, she listens intently, observes your mannerisms, and soaks in your words. This behavior is rooted in a desire to understand you better. However, many men misread this quietness as disinterest, thinking she's bored or disengaged. In reality, her focus on you is a sign of respect and intrigue. She may choose her words carefully, not wanting to say something that could be perceived as silly or off-putting. Her silence is not a lack of interest. It's a thoughtful pause as she seeks to connect with you on a deeper level. Perhaps one of the most perplexing behaviors is when she denies liking you outright. If asked directly about her feelings, she might deflect with humor, change the subject, or even flat out deny her interest. This might seem contradictory, but it's often a defense mechanism. Opening up about feelings makes one vulnerable, and she may fear rejection or worry about coming on too strong. Her denial doesn't mean she isn't interested. It means she's grappling with her own insecurities and waiting for reassurance. She may want to know that you feel the same way before she's ready to admit her emotions. These fears and doubts are deeply rooted. Women, like men, fear heartbreak and rejection. They might hesitate to take the first step, worrying about what could go wrong. For many, the journey to expressing their feelings is a delicate dance between hope and caution. They want to feel safe, to know that their emotions will be met with understanding and care. Building this sense of safety can encourage her to open up and embrace the connection more fully. So, how do you respond to these subtle signals? The key lies in being present and observant. Take note of her body language, her laughter, and the way she engages with you. Recognize her nervousness for what it is, a reflection of genuine interest. Meet her teasing with playful confidence, and appreciate her attentiveness as a sign of her respect and admiration for you. Be patient with her hesitations and gentle with her fears. By creating a space where she feels valued and understood, you pave the way for a deeper, more meaningful connection. Understanding these signs can transform the way you view attraction. It's not always about grand gestures or explicit words. Sometimes, the most telling signals are hidden in the smallest actions. The way her gaze lingers just a moment longer, the way her laugh rings a little louder when you're around, the way she instinctively leans closer during a conversation. These are the quiet, beautiful moments where attraction begins to blossom. Building relationships isn't about following a formula or ticking boxes. It's about tuning into the nuances of human interaction. It's about understanding that beneath the surface, we all share the same fears and hopes, the same longing for connection and understanding. And when you learn to see these hidden cues for what they truly are, you open yourself up to a world of deeper connections and shared moments. Whether it's a playful tease, a nervous smile, or a fleeting glance, these gestures hold the potential for something extraordinary. In the end, attraction is less about the words spoken and more about the emotions shared.